What's up, everybody? Johnny Lee Reinoso here with Don't Admire, Acquire. That's right. I'm sick and tired of those out there who are admiring everything instead of acquiring what it is that they want in life so they could become their full potential, so they could live with happiness and joy. Because when we don't have conflicting beliefs, we live happy. Okay? That's me going off on a tangent. Let's get back on the video. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about 3 critical things you need to focus on when trying to get by a gatekeeper, okay? How to get by the gatekeeper. Let's get started.
I'm Johnny Lee Reinoso, and this is Don't Admire, Acquire.
So, how to get by the gatekeeper. I have some things written behind here. Don't focus on that. Listen to what I'm saying right now, and we'll get into all this in a second. Many of you are outbound dialing, cold calling. If you own a business, you're cold calling, or you have a team that's cold calling. If you're working for a company that sells a product or service, please tell me you're cold calling or you have a team that's cold calling for you. Because if all you're doing is relying on, and of course this is B2B, if all you're doing is relying on digital marketing strategies to help get your product out there, good luck, okay? Good luck. Because there's definitely a part of the business that you're leaving on the table because you're not implementing this process called cold calling to help you win, okay? So, getting back to this, cold calling is critical. It's a must in my business and in the clients that I work with and in many organizations. But with cold calling comes all of the hurdles and the challenges like the gatekeeper. Gatekeepers, by definition, they keep the gate. They man the gate. They protect the gate so that nobody can get through. They're doing their damn job. And if they're good at it, which a lot of them are, you're going to have a very hard time accomplishing your objective, which is getting on the phone with that executive, okay, whether it's him or her, in order to pitch your services and why you need to schedule a meeting, right? Because in most of these selling processes, there's complex sales involved, and you're not necessarily doing a one-call close. I'm talking about more complex, more sophisticated type process when selling your product or service. How do you get by a gatekeeper? Well, I broke it down to 3 key areas you need to focus on. We're going to start with number 1. Never pitch the gatekeeper. So the first thing you need to do is when you make a dial and you're cold calling someone, please, when the executive assistant picks up the phone, do not pitch the assistant, okay? It's their job to be on the lookout for you. And the minute you pitch, you are basically boxing yourself in as somebody who is, number 1, not an acquaintance of that person. You're not in the inner circle. Number 2, you're cold calling, okay? You want to make an introduction, okay? I would like to make an introduction. I want to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Johnny. I'm with C-Level Partners. Is Steven? I was hoping to speak with him because we're a new organization, because we service this, folks, that's all wrong. You never pitch the gatekeeper. You need to be, number 2, cordially direct. You can even add professional in there. Cordially, professional, direct. Directly, cordially, professional. However you want to word it, you get my drift. Now, how do we do that in point number 2? Well, I'm calling. I have a direct dial, so I'm calling the direct number to Patrick. Doot, 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 doot. Ring. The executive assistant. Patrick's office, this is Lisa, can I help you? My reply, cordially direct, not pitching the gatekeeper. I'm sorry, Lisa? This is? Hey, Lisa, I'm sorry about that. I thought I dialed Patrick directly. Maybe I made a mistake. Is this not his number, the 4624? Oh, no, it is his number. I'm his assistant. Oh, yeah, of course. I apologize. I didn't mean to bother you. Is Patrick there? Well, he's in a meeting right now. Can I take a message? Well, it's not necessarily urgent where leaving a message makes sense, but you know what? I'll call him back a little later. Is it better to call him between 4 and 5? Well, he's got meetings up until 5. You know what? I'll dial him around 5. Should I call you back instead so you could transfer me? What do you think is best? I don't want to bother you again or miss him this time. No, I leave at 5, but you could try him directly. Oh, okay. I'll do that. You see, I controlled the conversation. I spoke to her professionally. I spoke to her cordially. I was very direct. I didn't allow her to own the conversation by asking me questions over and over again. She asked me at one time a question which was, who's calling? But I answered and then asked more questions, and then stayed in control of the conversation. Folks, this is the magic, okay? Because if he was there, he wasn't in a meeting, just the way I introed that call, which was, I'm sorry, Lisa, I thought I dialed Patrick directly. Did I not dial? Is this not his number, the 46? I mean, look at my face. Look at the gesture. It creates a questionable moment with authority still saying, gosh, I'm so sorry for bothering you. I thought I dialed him directly, which I did, and I know what I did, but I also know she's doing what she does best. But I'm assuming and expecting that me, an acquaintance, should be getting through that person and going right to the executive who I called to speak with. Now, I hope you got that. Rewind this if you didn't get it. Point number 3, get next steps. What do I mean? Notice at the end of that call, you want to define what you want to do next. You want to define the actions. Folks, let's stop for a minute. You've already made the necessary investment to dial that person. You more than likely sourced the person. You probably identified who they are and why they're of value for you to target them. Now you make the call. She ends up intercepting the call because she's doing her job. Can't get mad at her. No hate. But then you decide to end the call just because she blocked it. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for Patrick. Is he there? No, he's not. He's busy right now. Or call later. Or who's calling? Oh, okay. Thank you. Bye. And just hang up the phone. No. If you dominate the call and you speak cordially and direct, you're going to end up controlling the conversation because you're going to ask the questions. And then you're going to gather the intelligence. What intelligence? Here's the question you need to ask yourself with every outbound call. What information can I gather that can help me schedule a meeting with this executive next time? Okay? What information can I gather? What information do I need to know? How much can I get? How much intelligence can I get out of this assistant, get out of this gatekeeper that can help me schedule a meeting the next time I call? For instance, hey, Lisa, is Patrick there? I'm sorry, he's not. He's traveling right now. Oh, is he going international again? I mean, I know we're in the pandemic right now, so maybe not international, but is he back to traveling a bit? He is. He's been traveling quite a bit lately. In fact, he won't be back till Thursday. Oh, goodness. I'm sure that's a lot of stress on him given the situation. But you said Thursday. Should I give him a buzz then Friday morning? I don't want to bother him on Thursday if he's just getting back. Well, no, he'll be back around noontime on Thursday. So Friday morning's not a problem. Wonderful. I'll do that. I'll give him a buzz. Lisa, I appreciate it. If I call him at 8:30, will you be there? Should I call you to get transferred? You see, I continue to own the conversation. I continue to listen empathetically. I respect her, but I'm still going at it with an authoritative figure, getting the information I want, building my what? All of the positive intel, all of the intel I could get to help me close the next call when I get him on the phone, or the next time I get him on the phone. And that's what I call here in number 3, getting next steps. I'm getting the intel for next steps, okay? So in recap, number 1, less is more. Less is more. Notice, I'm not pitching, so I'm not giving all this information. Less is more. 2, be the one to ask the questions. Always find yourself, am I answering or am I asking? Okay? If you're answering, if you're asking, good job. Number 3, gather the intelligence. You must gather the intelligence to help you. Okay? And just a little quick reminder, you can check my other videos out, especially the one called SAIL, which is what? Speak authoritatively, listen empathetically. That's the acronym that I coined. I do a lot of training on this. This works wonderfully when speaking to executives, but you could also see how it ties into when speaking to an executive assistant, okay? You want to speak authoritatively, you want to be direct, and you want to listen empathetically so that you can see what is she saying, what is he saying as a gatekeeper that can help you navigate around the person to get to the executive that you want on that call or the next call. Thank you for stopping by. If you like this video, please, below, click like, click subscribe, comment. In fact, I want you to comment below SAIL, S-A-L-E, if you like the video, because if you comment that, it'll help my algorithms as well. And again, I appreciate you and all that you do. Cheers.